Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show as usual. Today's Cricket Happening Show is not going to have any, as you know, there are no test matches or one-day internationals or any 2020 matches happening. So we are just going to look at some ICC cricket news and some matches, like some matches which are being played, like warm-up fixture which is being played. As you know, the Ashes Test series is drawing close now between Australia and England, and right now we have a match which is right now on at the county ground in Chelmsford, where Essex are playing the England 11. I'll talk about that match, and then we'll look at another match which is happening, and that is the ICC Intercontinental Cup match, which is being played at Deventer between Netherlands and Ireland. So first what you're going to look at is we'll look at the match between Essex and England. As I said, this is a warm-up fixture which is being played between England and Essex at the county ground in Chelmsford, and today was day 2. On day 2, as you know, just giving you a summary of what really happened. England 11 were the ones who batted first, and yesterday we saw that Bresnan Swann and Tim Bresnan put up a good partnership. They were struggling at one particular stage against the Essex team, and it was a very good partnership between Tim Bresnan and Bresnan Swann. In fact, Tim Bresnan went on to hit a century. He had an unbeaten 105 runs with 12 fours and 1 6, and Bresnan Swann contributing 94 with 12 boundaries. So that was as far as the feature of this particular game was concerned. So England 11 declared the innings close today at 413 for 9. Looking at the England card there, one sees that Joe Root made 41 with 7 boundaries. Jonathan Trott's contribution was 32. The captain Alistair Cook making 18. Kevin Pietersen, after coming back into the mix of things as far as England is concerned, really played a nice little knock of 49 with 10 boundaries of 58 deliveries. And other than that, as I said, it was a very tough time for the England 11. The Essex had done their job. In fact, the best bowler for Essex was the leg spinner Tim Craddock, who bowled splendidly, I thought. 18 overs, 5 maidens, 69 runs and 5 wickets in his bag there. So that was a very good bowling effort from Craddock, the leg spinner. As you know, leg spinners are something which are not not available as far, like in subcontinent you have a lot of leg spinners if you look at India, Pakistan or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. But as far as other countries are concerned, other than Shane Warne, the Australian leg spinner, we have not seen lots of leg spinners coming in from England. So probably he's like a rare breed coming in. The leg spinner is a rare breed in England, and I thought this would go a long way. And Craddock has really done a great job there, because bowling against an England 11, he has picked up some vital wickets. If you look at the card there, we see that Ian Bell was dismissed by Craddock. Ian Bell was Scott Mickelberg bowled Craddock for 13. Kevin Pietersen gave a cotton ball chance to Craddock, who accepted it gleefully. And then we had Matt Pryor falling to Craddock, and then Craddock coming in and picking up, breaking that very important stand, which actually took England from a score where they couldn't even expect that, because at one point of time their score read 212 for 7, and this score swelled to 399. So you could just imagine what sort of partnership that was becoming between Tim Bresnan, who made 105 unbeaten runs, and Bresnan Swann, who contributed 94. The partnership yielded 187 runs for the 8th wicket, and that's the precise reason England finished at 413 for 9. And as I said, Tim Craddock was the one who did all the damage there. Other than that, there's nothing to really talk about. 2 wickets for 87 for Mahmood Bopara, none for 48. As far as Essex were concerned, Essex currently closing the day 2 here at Chelmsford at 156 for 4, with Wesley being an early victim of Finn for 4. Other than that, Mickelberg has played a good little knock. He's not out on 89 with 13 boundaries. 27 coming from Hamish Rutherford of New Zealand, who actually, as you know, is an New Zealand import for Essex this year. He made 27 runs of 42 balls with 5 fours. Owai Shah was out for 8, and Bopara was out for 12. Pettini is giving company to Mickelberg right now, not out on 11. 157 for 4. In fact, The match is still not, I mean, the day 2 is still not ended. It's still continuing. Probably it was tea time, so it's continuing. My apologies there. So 157 for 4. That's the score right now. Finn 2 for 48. One wicket apiece to Tim Bresnan and Joe Root. Well, now just turning away from this match, we look at a match which is happening, as I said. This is the ICC Intercontinental Cup, which is being played between Ireland and Netherlands. Ireland were the ones who actually batted first, and Ireland, winning the toss and electing to bat, they made 323 for 9. In fact, they are batting right now. They are 323 for 9. Right now we have John Mooney not out on 60 with 3 fours and 2 sixes, and Max Sorensen is not out on naught. As far as Ireland was concerned, the feature being Anderson going on to make a century is the opener. He opened with A. Balbirnie, and Anderson's contribution was 127 of 310 balls, 6 fours and 1 6. Other than that, nothing much to really talk about. 48 coming from Kevin O'Brien's blade there of 63 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. And the bowling, as far as Netherlands were concerned, in fact, it was 1 for 51 for Gunning. We have a lot of new faces coming into the Netherlands squad this time. Cooper had 1 for 85, 5 for 76. Durham. So there are a lot of, as I said, there are a lot of newcomers in this Netherlands cricket team, and Durham was the one who actually was the pick of the bowlers. 21.3 overs, no maiden, 76 runs, but essentially he got 5 wickets, 5 Ireland wickets. So that's the situation. So from here, what I'm going to do is we are just going to have some look at some ICC news which was there 2 days back, just giving you a rough idea about the ICC tournaments that are coming up from 2016, like the World Test. As you know, the Champions Trophy this time, as you know, India won the Champions Trophy, but as you know, this was the last edition of the Champions Trophy in this cricket history, and so now that has been replaced by a World Test Championship. So the World Test Championship is going to be contested in 2017 in England and in 2021 in India. The World Cup, the 50 overs international competition, 2019 World Cup will be held in England. 2023 India will hold the World Cup, and for the first time ever, India would be holding the World 2020, and that will be in 2016, and in 2020 it shifts to Australia. Well, now other than that, this was something that I wanted to just talk about. Other than that, the other news that we have is that the umpires, as you know, the ball tampering is becoming a sort of an issue. We also saw in the ICC Champions Trophy when former England pace bowler and also the cricket commentator Bob Willis was telling that there could be, in fact, when everyone were talking about the ball really swinging like a banana in those conditions, it was probably thought that with lots of pace and with the lot of swing being generated by the English bowlers, Bob Willis came out saying that there could be something could be going on. Now, ICC have decided that from now on the ball tampering issue is not something that need to be referred by the umpires. So they are given full rights to the umpires on the cricket field to actually take a decision. If at all they feel that the bowler is actually tampering with the ball, or any of the players in the field are actually tampering with the ball, they could exercise their option to actually give them a warning first. And well, if the first warning is not something that they've acceded to, then they go to a 5-run penalty to the opposition team. So I thought that is something which would be accepted by one and all, because umpires would have more powers within them to actually take decisions instead of referring it to any higher authority. So I thought that was something that, as I said, everyone would go with. Well, other than that, dear fans, friends and subscribers, as I said, we don't have any cricket matches, or any 2020 or internationals or any test matches happening. But I'm sure the Tri-Series will have one match which would be coming up tomorrow. Right now I don't have the schedule to really talk about that, but yes, I'm sure there should be some matches coming up tomorrow. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this note, your host Ram would like to end the cricket show for today. but always promising you that your host Ram will again be seeing you with the next Cricket Happening show. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.